All right. LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Hey man, you know Daniel Cormier said exactly what he was gonna do. He pretty much laid it out. Daniel laid out a blueprint. Daniel said, "Look, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna demolish this guy." Daniel Cormier took Volkan Oezdemir. He took him to school, man. This guy was not even close to being on DC's level. Wasn't close. Like looking at some of his old fights, Volkan, I was thinking this might be a competitive matchup for DC because, DC is 38. Maybe he done lost a step. And Volkan is 10 years younger, man. So, that would kind of, play into a factor. Didn't matter. Daniel Cormier has not lost a step at age 38. Hadn't lost one step. He beat the hell out of Volkan Oezdemir. That's just what it was, man. At first, Volkan was coming in, throwing some nice punches, man, and DC kept ducking under him. And I'm like, well, why DC not throwing any punches back? Why, maybe Volkan really is that good. And then DC, really, he was studying him, man. And then DC started to counter this guy. And I'm like, whoa. He caught up Volkan with a right hand, man, and, cracked him. Volkan felt it and backed up, man. Like, I thought Volkan was going to be able to handle the power. He couldn't handle DC power, man. DC backed this dude up, hurt him in the first round. And then DC just started cracking the hell out of this guy. I'm talking about hitting him at every opportunity. And I'm like, yo, Volkan, you got to defend that, man. You got to defend, man. You got to duck. Because DC was willing to stand with him. He was willing to, but, Volkan, when he got hurt, DC just ran up on him, man, and started hitting him some more. DC kept trying to get the takedown in the first round of Volkan, and he was unsuccessful, man, the first couple of tries. But then finally, he got Volkan down with a single leg takedown. He took him down. And he put Volkan in a nasty rear naked choke. I'm talking about, man, that rear naked choke, DC had it in, it was cemented. Volkan was going nowhere. But he got saved by the bell, okay? That's the only reason why, he got out, okay? That's the only reason why he got out, okay? He got out of that round alive is because of the bell. But DC, Volkan was on his way to go to sleep. It was about to be night-night for him. Round two, it was more the same thing from DC, man. DC came into round two and just dictated the pace, and he basically imposed his will on Volkan, man. Look, man, Volkan nowhere near on DC's level, man. I mean, it really is. It's something to say about skill, man. DC is on a whole nother level. The only person that can really, to me, figure out the Daniel Cormier code, that's John Jones. And I would like to see how John Jones can do it if he do it clean, I would actually like to see if John Jones can fit. I think John Jones will have a tough time with DC clean. That's just my opinion. DC beat this dude down, and then in round two, DC took him down with another single leg takedown. And I thought DC was going to go ahead and go into a full mount, but DC just settled in for a half mount. He didn't even try to rotate into a full mount. He didn't need to. And then he just started beating like he had Volkan pinned to the ground, man. And it's like Volkan just kind of laid there. He didn't use his legs. He didn't try to buck DC. He didn't do anything. He just stood there. But see, he was already hurt. Volkan was already hurt from round one. So I kind of knew that it wasn't much he was going to be able to do, man. Except for lay there and just go on and take that ass whooping like he did. And that's what he did. This boy took a well-whooped butt whooping. I mean, he got beat down. And there was some people actually picking Volkan to win this fight. I'm like, well, I don't know. I said I thought DC would actually win the fight. I just thought it was going to be a tough fight, but nah, man. DC made easy work out of this dude. Matter of fact, this one of DC's most easiest fights, man. Volkan was easy work, man, for DC. It was easy work. Like, how many more fights do DC have left in the tank? How many more? Like, I'm curious now. How many more fights does Daniel Cormier have? And is anybody going to be able to beat him? Is anybody going to be able to beat him? Like, who's next? DC took this dude to school, man. That's why DC is good. I done picked on DC and called him little names here and there. I have. But DC can fight. And folks, that's just how it is. Shout out to Daniel Cormier, man, for taking this dude to school and just showing him what's up. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.